I tell you what, things have changed over the 20 odd years I've been here. There's more sparkle now, bigger lorries. It's a job and finish now. You like to get your work picked up and away to go, you know. There's been a change with the number of men, you know. There was 3 times as many as what it is now, you know. So we used to carry on just steady and meet more people then.
Morning. You were well wrapped up.
But as it is now, we don't see nobody. We like robots, you know. The people put their bags out and that's it.
Before we used to do, say, 500 houses. Now you're doing about 1,500 houses in a day. Well, since you've been on the bags, like. You just keep on going with the lorry and it's a different job altogether.
I say it's all rush now. Years ago, you know, I had a bit of time to yourself, you know. People do pass remarks about us, mind, when they're going along, oh, look at these boys here, you know, the way they're running, 25 mile an hour Ashman, you know. And I look out to them, I said, that's right too, I said, they're fit boys, you know. But they often say to us, oh, we've got to be fit to do that job, you know. But once we've done our shift, then we're away to go, you know, and we're happy about it. What I laugh at is Harry when he pulls out in the streets. We always know when it's him. They're all like bloody toy soldiers in the centre of the road.
Since you've been on the bags, it's quite a lot more to what there used to be on the bins. You get a hell of a lot more rubbish now. You can tell that by the size of the lorries we got now and how many loads you've got to do in a day to what it used to be on the bin. People seem to find more rubbish today than what they did when they were on the bin. Where they get it from, I don't know. Harry, look at the up here.
Working on a lorry.
Look at these silly buggers.
Hey! Give the missus a phone up and tell her I'll be home shortly.
All right.
Okay?
There's been a hell of a change, mate. It's all different now, all fancy bloody boxes. Portable tellies, MIDI hi-fis. When I first started, yeah, it was all ashes and bloody national #1 dried peas, you know, with a few peelings in with them, like. But they didn't used to throw, as a lot of them never threw their peelings out because of a simple reason. They put them in the bloody chicken run, you know. But it was a hell of a job on the bins, mate. They used to have it running down any bins that are damaged, you'd have it running down the bloody shoulders, or it's a stinking bloody... I done it for 2 years, you know, and I know what it's like, you know.
What we used to do with it was panning the rubbish. That's like a big metal container, which you tip the rubbish into the container, carry it down off the drive, tip in the back of the lorry, and then back up to the next house. Same thing, all the way down the same process all through the street. It's dirtier there than what it is now, of course, on the bags, because you want to fill the pans up. There's a lot of rubbish over the top, but of course, as you lift them on your shoulder, then you're bound to get rubbish coming over you and down your neck and over your body, like, you know. Sunday's dinner on Tuesday, yeah.
But I tell you what, now they're supplying bags now. They get them in rolls. People are ripping them up, ripping them apart to use them, and the seams are going on the bottom. So it's making a hell of a lot of work for the boys. But still, they don't moan, they just carry on, you know. You'll be surprised. I was driving into one place one morning, and there was about a dozen ravens. And they were tearing the bag to pieces. I couldn't believe it when I seen it. Because it's not always a dog.
I started as an incinerator operator, which was collecting all dead animals from the vets and the likes, take them to the incinerator and burn them. But I only stuck it out a few months. It was so boring that I had nothing to do. It was a matter of 2 or 3 hour job, and I was finished for the day hanging round. So I just went to the boss and told him I wanted another job. Then he could do it. There was plenty of work around at the time on the lorries, so they transferred me onto the lorries. I could never do a thing like that now, because they'd put you up the road, I suppose. Too many unemployed, that's the problem these days.
When we first had this lorry, somebody threw a tin of engine oil in the back. Of course, as soon as the plate come over, as I went round the back of the lorry then, to put my bags in, all the oil from head to foot, like an oil slick. Just like in a walking oil slick it was. And all the clothes plastered.
What have you got under your jacket, Bob?
Bob is pregnant, but he got something under his coat, like. Yes, that was a day. Somebody put shaving foam canisters out, and the pressure of the plate at the back bursted all. Oh Jesus! Raymond was like a bloody snowman. He was brushing it all off. Oh, it's a bloody laugh that day, mate. Well, I gotta have a cup of tea now because we haven't got much time, you know. The boys have a quick cup of tea in the baling plant. I have mine in the lorry, you know. And a little roll up like. I put in about 3 or 4 sugars in my mug. Never mind about the bloody weight. Same with cigarette, you can only die bloody once, so. Oh, I tell you what, you see some things in this round, mate. The best one I ever seen was a piece coming out in her birthday suit. She didn't have a bloody stitch on, you know. She brought a bag out, and I thought, oh well, that's it. Now I couldn't believe my bloody eyes. I couldn't. Next thing, she goes in for another one by the garage and brings it out. God. I tell you what, I couldn't get over it, man.
You've lost all contact with the public now. You don't see them, you won't see nobody all day. You might get the odd one and come out have a chat with you. You go down in the Wednesday, and I see old Idris, my mate, and we had a little chat about the old times down the mine like. Of course, when I was in the mines, there was the men used to stick together. There was solidarity in the pits.
Now tell me, when's the wedding? That's what I'm waiting for, an invite to your wedding.
2 years, yes.
Not for a few years. Save your money, is it?
Save them money, right?
It's nice to see people like him, like, you know. But years ago, you could talk to anybody in the back of the houses, like, you know, go around the back of the houses to get the bins, and you could talk to them. But now you don't see anybody like that no more now.
The best times for this type of work is obviously the summer, where you can strip off. It's a bit of a drag with all the gear on, try to keep dry in the winter. So in the summer, you can strip down. You run around in light shoes, t-shirt and jeans half the time. That's when we got the fine weather, that is, obviously. We haven't seen much of that for the last few years, like. But it is quite nice then.
We enjoy the summer, you know, and I tell you what I love the scenery. Looking down over the highest part of Swansea Pastoral Way, looking over to, you know, Swansea Bay and the Mumbles, a beautiful view. Especially when you've got the sun shining on the sea and the sea sparkling with all the yachts. We got a dog that follows us on the beat, Will, we call him. He's a marvellous dog, man. He's like a human being. You see him jumping in the lorry, you know. Oh, he do bark a bit, man. Sometimes he can bust your eardrums when he was straight into your ear. What's the matter with you, man? You haven't got all bloody day like you. Go round the other bloody way, man. Go on, you go back to your room. I do so the boys are pretty good, like, you know, they fast. But there's places where you get congestion, you've got to stop, and then they come out then, start chops in, move your bloody lorry. Well, we got a job to do, see? And I tell some bloody straight then, well, we got a bloody job. Should get up in the bloody morning earlier and get out earlier if you want to get to work. But that's the best one of the lot. But that bloke come out of the car, he had hands like bleeding shovels, he did. He grabbed hold of me. Tell you what, if I had a pair of Wellingtons on, he would have lifted me out of the wellies and all. Oh, I tell you what I get annoyed about now is people coming out with their bags when we've already passed the house, you know, and we've already done the place, you know. The thing is, we got a bloody finish and all. You just imagine if we had to go back and do everybody's bloody bag after doing it once, you never finish in a bloody day, see?
Oh, grass, clots. I don't mind a bit of grass or edge cuttings, we don't mind taking that, but when they chuck sacks of clots, clots are heavy. You just imagine wet clots in a bag and try to pick those on the back of the lorry. That's the worst of the lot, that is. And it does damage to the lorry and all. They tell them to put their stuff in the skips, garden stuff, but they still chuck them out for us. And of course, if we take them 1 week, you can bet you like there's going to be 2 or 3 extra ones the following week for us to take.
Oh, some treat us like dirt, you know. We're dustmen, you know. It's all bloody wrong, like. But I tell you what, we're as good as them. And then they come up, then all we pay rates. Well, I pay bloody rates, you know. You know, they're no bloody different to me. Only thing, they living in bloody big houses where they got to pay £400-500 a year, where I pay 100 odd and maybe £200, see? There's one woman put a turkey carcass out after Christmas. They must have ate so bloody much, you know. It was, you know, they couldn't eat no more, so there was a little bit of turkey left on the carcass, you know. And she come out and said to one of the boys, "Oh, you can help yourself to that. There's a couple of pickings on it." I thought to myself, what a bloody cheek, you know. How some people can treat you, you know. It's all wrong, like.
Will you take this out from us, please?
So the public ought to appreciate what they do, you know. There's never a moan from them, you know. But I've seen them changing wheels, pushing cars.
Ray, one more box for you, darling. Hello, Tony. What a day.
Even in the winter when you've got the cold ice, they're having burst pipes. The old people don't know where to put their hands on a stopcock. Then you guess one of the boys then, you see them searching around the house for it. I bet you're missing your neighbour Doris.
Yeah, I seen her at 2:30 that afternoon. It was very sad. Yes, I haven't been out for nearly 3 weeks since.
What's wrong with it, Harry?
I don't know really. But everything's changing, isn't it?
Yeah, we best be off now, Dor. We'll see you again.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ra, love. Good afternoon.
But I tell you what, the majority of the public are great.
Oh, I get on very fine with the public. It's very good. And as I say, a lot of them will compliment you every now and again and thank you for the services that you've completed. It's very rare you get any nasty customers. You do occasionally, but nothing serious. Not worth arguing about. Like.
As a start here now, Roger, my mate in the butcher shop down in Eversley Road. That's all you can get out of him is the swans.
Tony, have you had your breakfast yet?
No, I haven't had my breakfast.
Have some of these.
Roger, my old boy.
There we are. Have these for breakfast. Special low-fat sausage there.
Great.
Eat as much as you like and you lose a few inches.
Hey, what do you think of Robbie James? How new
Oh,
signing?
you do a lot of good, don't you?
Oh, it's bloody great,
yes,
man. I tell you what I got up the house. No a tape of the Swans the second half.
Wrestling game.
Yeah, do you want to borrow it?
I love to.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bring it up tonight.
Oh, that's great, Tony. I've got to go, man. I'm getting wet.
Oh, I went to a bookies one day. I used to go there every dinner time. He knew me, and I used to go and take his betting slips, his broken betting slips in the basket, you know. And this day, he wasn't thinking, like, he'd put his Marks and Spencer's bag with all his takings under the betting slips. Next thing I knew, I had police chasing me. They come up over the tip and they said, "Do you know anything about bookies takings?" No, I said, "I don't know nothing." I did tip the basket. Well, they said they're in the basket. Well, I tell you what, they had me up there all the afternoon, thinking I'd had it, you know. The next bloody thing, then we were scraping with our bare hands through the loads, and we found the betting slips in the Marks and Spencer's bag, you know, and everything was okay then. They slipped us a couple of pound, the old bookie did, mine, so we was happy, like, at the end of the day. We get our rewards on Christmas. I have letters, you know, stating the boys have worked wonderful. They've even come out and told me, you know, thank you, Tony, and thank the boys for their services over the year round, you know.
Who's going to win it this time? Who's going to be lucky? Here we are, chips.
If we have a box of chocolates or a bottle of wine, we raffle it, you know. The last time we had a raffle, I think Bob was looking at the chocolates. He wanted the Teddy's old goal, but Ray won them, you know. Oh, he was chuffed with it, man. I won the bottle of wine. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Hardy. I won it the time before.
I got it.
Good boy, Hardy, boy. Good boy.
Well done,
Oh, I won the last one, so you're going to have this one, all right?
What time and all done?
All right?
Yeah, lovely. Oh, you enjoy the other one anyway?
Oh, it's great, man.
Oh, lovely. There we are, beautiful.
But we get on great. The only thing we have is our little arguments of which way to work the job. Otherwise, you know, private lives are marvellous. You couldn't get a better crew. We do get our little quims over what's what and which way to go. But otherwise, I got a marvellous crew.
You could do with a slim down boy.
Oh, never mind about my pot.
Is there good pudding already?
That's good eating, that is.
Right, mate. You must eat it, that is.
What do you want me to go on a slimming diet and have anorexia, do you?
Yes. Yeah. Well, what do you think about this privatisation anyway, boys? Would you think they do it cheaper than what the council are doing it?
Nobody could do it cheaper than what we are doing it.
No, I don't think so as well, you know. No.
We did have 45 lorries. Look how many we got now.
That's right.
15.
That's right.
15 lorries.
Look at the bloody weather again.
The sun's out now.
How Sheba, the dog I give you this...
She's a bit mischievous, mind. She gets up to troubles. Again, like I say, Saturday she's been at my father's bean sticks, you know, for his garden. I told him I will replace them.
She'll grow out of that, though. Say I used to tip my stuff down the old Klein tip, you know. But that's finished now. We've had this baling plant now running for 12 months, see. But what we're doing now, we got to watch our weights on the lorry with the old axle machine. So what I do, I bring them in, yeah, I get it weighed. 9 out of 10 it's smack on or just under. What it is today now, it's instead of everything going in bulk, now they're baling it so that it's tight. Paul.
Hi, Tony, boy.
How many rats have you killed today?
Oh, about 2 this morning.
Have you? With what?
The shovel, of course.
Never mind, you're in better conditions here than down the tip on you.
Oh, good, aye.
Glad you know?
Yeah, go on, you tip up here now.
What they do then, they take it down the old bog tip. And when they bury in it, you know, they can cover it over more easier. I don't know how many years of life is down there, but I think it's about 25 years. But I tell you what, the old scratches, they take anything. What it used to sicken me is me working. I used to pass them and I'd see the things they take home. Antiques, lumps of iron, copper wire. One thing about the new baling plant now that stopped it all, it's far too tightly packed now. It's all web now with wire and that. They couldn't get in it now, but well, it's all compressed. If they wanted anything now, it'd take them a hell of a long time to open one bay, like. Nobody want to do in the summer now. They want to get hold of our deals and ask him if he can give you a detergent spray.
Oh yeah,
because I come in a fortnight ago and it was stinking in there.
Yeah.
You know, I got a weak stomach. I'd start vomiting if I'd done you a job.
Well, I'm used to it now, mate.
So that's what I want to do. How do you do, Ken? You're losing, how do you do?
Right, so
Want to see him in the pub in the night? It takes money up everybody, you do. Hey, I tell you what, mate. They saving money. They saving a lot of money on tyres now, mate. Do you know, since I've had that wagon new, I think I've only changed the wheel once. I was getting one every bloody day down there, punching like. What about you, Carl? You should find some stuff on the tip, mate.
Well, Christ, don't you see some building material down there? I could build a bloody mansion down there, could I? Oh, that's all.
And the old antiques, mate.
Oh yes, we old antiques, swords, gold,
Remember the day I hit Old Tancock when I was reversing back?
I was lucky.
I tell you what, if it hadn't been for you stopping me, I would have killed him, man. But he was one of the best, mine, wasn't he? Did you see his face when he got up? He's like bloody Al Johnson in black. It was a muddy day, man. Remember? I tell you what, if it wasn't for you, I would have gone right over him, like. Oh, he come round after, he took his hat off, he said, Tony, you man, leader, like, you know, this and that, like. Did you see it? But I didn't mean it. He was calling me back, like, and he turned his head, and he walked behind the lorry, and he went straight flat on his face. You should have seen it. Well, what I do then when I finish my shift, I take it down onto the wash then. First of all, it goes under a detergent, and then straight under the power hoses then. Oh, it does a good job on it. We like to keep the wagon clean, you know. Mind you, I like to keep clean myself. My people think we're rubbish, but we're not, you know. They'd be surprised if they come to our homes, they're as good as theirs. Sometimes I like to go home now, have a wash and change, jump in the car, and have a good pose around town before I pick the missus up. Then I go into the car park, And I see all these people walking out with trolleys with fancy parcels on it. It's unbelievable. It depresses me, all the work that's gone into them compared to the old ash bin years ago, you know. Everything today is bulk, all fancy packaging. When you'd have an ash lorry full of ashes, you knew it was ashes. The weight of it, even handling the lorry, you know. All it is now is people take it home, they empty it out straight into a bin liner, and that's it. It's gone for wasting. All the work that's gone into it.